Alright, g'day, good evening, good afternoon, whichever it happens to be. Welcome to today's, again, rather impromptu stream. Didn't really have anything planned ahead of time for this. Just felt like I should do something. There's not much going on, so I figure, why not? And so we're back in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts today. And I'd figure I'll try and do a few more of these Academy missions first. And then maybe afterwards just mess around with whatever designs I happen to come up with. You know, just sort of experiment and see what happens. And yes, I've got random music playing in the background just because, well, because of copyright issues with the music used in this game at the moment. It's a real hassle if I have the game's actual sound playing, which is a real shame, but it is what it is. So hopefully I haven't got the audio levels ridiculously wrong. Do let me know if they are. So, we'll jump in here and see which one do we want to do. This one could be interesting, because one of our battleships is attacked by 2 armored cruisers and 10 torpedo boats. Enemy torpedo boats can become lethal when they approach the target. Design superior destroyers, and with the help of your battleship, defeat the attackers. So, the enemy has, 2 cruisers, and then quite a lot of torpedo boats. We have 1 battleship. So, we have to keep our battleship alive, and at least some of our destroyers. So, the cruisers are going to be the problematic ones, because they're going to need to take them out with torpedoes rather than gunfire, which is tricky. But the torpedo boats are going to be a lot easier to take out with gunfire than torpedoes. So, I might actually leave it, on the increase the gun firepower at this point. I'm not sure. Survivability could be useful, but maybe not. It's hard to really say, honestly. But I think I'll go with, enhanced gun. So let's just jump right on in. And it's already got one built for us, apparently. But I don't plan on using that. So let's go here. Apparently we're making Italian destroyers. So we've got just the 2 hulls. We may as well go that one, I think. Yeah, it's slightly more stable. Where do we want the tower? We'll chuck the tower. Hang on. First of all, where can we put our funnels? We can put one there. Do we need more than that? I don't actually know at the moment. Let's get the engines up. Steam expansion. Okay, that's might be an issue, actually. For funnels here. Because, that's only 42, so is it actually worth... No, because that's about the same size. That's about the same size. That one's smaller. So you might actually be better off using that one. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. There's a weird boiler room arrangement in the hull there, but we'll run with it. See what happens. We won't need compound armor, but I'm just going to chuck the tower on up the top. Do we need a secondary? Probably. Yeah, we'll chuck the secondary one there. I'm just trying to think where I'm going to put the guns at the moment. I'll put that there for now. Torpedoes we're going to need to carry, so we'll put some torpedoes down. Let's see. I put like the American ones. Oops. I have tubes here. They probably can't rotate is the issue. No, so we'll have a set of tubes there. And we fit another set of tubes anywhere around here? Probably not. But what's that one's? So it's got to come towards the rear of the boat here. So if we have one there, that sort of works. Our main guns are gonna probably want the 5s here. But the issue with the structure being where it is, we can't have very good arcs for our bow gun. That's like the best we can do. And then one at the stern. We fit one in here, or is, yeah, the torpedoes are going to be in the way, aren't they? So, solve that. Can we move those torpedoes then? Yeah, they're not infringing on each other too much. Because we can't... Can we put a gun there? Yeah, but it would be effectively useless to have a gun there. Whereas if we put a gun... there... That's only 2 guns, so we're probably going to want at least one more. But we got an issue here with our positioning. Halfway is an issue. Can we solve that by bringing these up? I don't know why I didn't move that one. We move that one there too. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's solve the armor issue. Now, we're actually going to be fairly limited in what we can do here. Gun aiming speed. Let's go, yeah. Increase the aiming speed. But we're like right on the borderline limit of weight here. But we can build 4 right now. I increase displacement slightly. Will that be enough to get better reload? Yeah, that's too heavy. Still too heavy, but it works sort of. Works. Oops, hang on. Will we do anything better with our torpedoes? Yeah, we can do that. What? The torpedo range is only 2.6 kilometers, so it's pretty fatal to be getting that close. Do we need all those? Yeah, I think we do. Can we get away with that? Yeah, that saves us a bit of weight. What are we using? Lydites, shell damage, HE. Yeah, that's fine because we do want to be using HE with this. What else do we need? So we got only slightly better reload, but we can't really afford to do more. We get away with even a tiny bit more armor. Like 0.1 is like not going to do anything. Yeah. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to do anything with that, I don't think. We can put a bit more on our turrets at least. Again, it's still tiny little fractions, so it's not really going to do anything. But let's jump in and give it a shot. As next door's dog barks away in the background. So leap on in. Click to continue. Spanish versus the Chinese Empire. That's a little interesting. So we've got 4 destroyers, of which we need to protect our battleship and then take out 10 torpedo boats and 2 heavy cruisers. So, enemies to the north. The enemies are going to be approaching us from up that direction. So yeah, we got to keep alive 100% of people. So this battleship can't sink, and we have to sink most of them. We don't specifically have to sink everything of them, just a lot. So we'll set the battleship a little bit. Can you? I want you to attach with the other division, please. I don't really need a division with a single ship in it. Now you guys are going to need you to go scout. So if you turn around, what's our battleship armed with? No, you don't want you turning that way. Just keep your course going there. So our battleship, what's he got? 2 12-inch guns. Fairly decent range. Okay, so he should be okay. 3. So he's actually got a good number of 3-inch guns as well. Because they're all twin mounts. Lots of 2s. The 2s are going to be less effective because you can see they have quite poor accuracy. The 3s have poor accuracy too, but they're not terrible either. If we sort of go this way, we'll have to keep an eye on him. Oh, we're already firing apparently. What is actually the accuracy on these? 20% at 1,000 meters, 7.9% at 2.5. So, not overall terrible. Not amazing, but not terrible either. Yeah, so we jump over, please. It doesn't want to. Doesn't want to have me jump over quickly, so I'm just gonna have to go over there manually. So this is one of their cruisers. Those look to be at least 10-inch guns on the bow and stern there. Oh, that's nice sunline there. Are we firing AP? No, don't fire AP. Fire HE, please. AP is not going to do a lot, especially when he's nose in like this. What else has he got? It's hard to really tell. He's got some smaller casemates there. I think they're 2s, but they could be 3s. What's the battleship doing? Yeah, you sort of keep this course. Slightly head towards them, but we don't want you to draw too much attention. How's our accuracy looking? 4.8% at 4.2, so not amazing. Is that the other cruiser now? It is. So they've got both their cruisers charging ahead. We haven't actually seen their torpedo boats yet. So we don't want to really draw too much attention. Are you firing on him? Yes, you are. That's good. Switch back to our destroyers. What are you guys all doing? You all seem to be doing your own thing, huh? Let's go for a looser formation, please. and stay line ahead if you could. We're getting a little bit close here, actually, so let's pull back. You sort of keep that course. I don't know what these guys are doing. This guy, no, this guy's drawing fire now. I don't really want that. Because if he draws fire, he's probably going to get sunk, and we don't particularly want that. We've set a fire, which is good. Here's salvo from our battleship. Looks like that all missed. The range there. So we are actually almost in a torpedo position for this guy. He is, though, drawing plenty of fire. Because, yeah, looking at him from there. Oop, gonna show that nice thing again. There we go, yeah. So we can't penetrate his armor. His belt is just too strong for us. But his actual superstructure is fine. We can deal with that. Oh, is this the torpedo boats? Yes, it is one of the torpedo boats. Okay, so can we have you attack him with your mains while shift right click to target the cruiser with the torpedoes, if that'll work. Oh, you're on fire, so you pull back, please. No, pull back. We need to circle back round towards our battleship, actually, because we've gotten a bit far away from him. Who are you firing on? Yeah, you're quite badly on fire. That's not so good. Oh, we got that one on fire now. So, could we, as a division, please fire on that guy? Which one was it again? Shift Alt. We want to take out these torpedo boats. They're our biggest threat. These cruisers are nasty, but I don't think they're going to be the worst of our problems here. He launched torpedo, so hard right if you could. Come on, hard right. Cut the engine. We don't want to take out a torpedo right at this moment. So we've lost our helm. Ah, and he goes down. That's frustrating. Come on, we got to go back towards our battleship now. And we keep firing on this torpedo boat. We did launch our torpedoes, apparently. Ah, you are taking all the fire now because you're too close. Who are you firing on? You should be firing on this guy, are you? This is going well, isn't it? Who are you firing at? You're firing at the torpedo boat as well. Now, your mains should fire on that guy, but your secondaries should fire on that guy. We need, like, separate indicators, I think, for saying which you've told to target where. Because you can't really easily tell just by looking at these lines which weapons are being told to do what. This guy's probably going to go down because his engine compartments are completely flooded. Yeah, I think we stuffed this one up. I kind of let the fleet get really scattered. So can you retreat? Maybe. We've got to try and keep one of them alive. Ow, he got hit nasty there. Also, he's really close to this torpedo boat. He's gonna go down, yep. Leaving just this guy over here. Who's probably gonna go down any minute now. We bring ourselves around. Let's drop our speed to the ideal. It's not going to help us because he's going to get sunk or we'll fail. But we can try, right? I don't think he's even shooting at anyone, is he? No. Whereas you are shooting, but it's hard to say how effective. I mean, you've taken that cruiser pretty badly. What was he armed with? Oh, 9-inch. I was off. I thought it was 10s. Well, apparently not. These torpedo boats, though. That one's TQ-55. This destroyer, yeah, he's on fire. There we go. Didn't crash. Always get worried about that. Pardon me. Well, so far I haven't seen any real torpedoes coming after the battleship. They're still plummeting, well, destroying my destroyer though, which isn't very nice. It's very rude of them. This cruiser at least is going down pretty much. I mean, look at that. He's listing a fair bit. We failed. So that didn't quite work. What I need to do then is make them a little stronger. But I'm curious, what is the game going to come up with for this? So let's clear. Let the auto design do its thing. So it's given us 1500 ton destroyer, 31 knots, is slower. With multi-expansion, crop armor. Oh, double hull. It's actually given it some structure this time. Fast torpedoes, so they are what range? Only 2 kilometers, so it's basically not really got much in the way of that. But I suppose we could let the battleship try and take that on. It's given lots of 5s. It's not too bad. Yeah, 4 5s. It's got 3 torpedoes all up. And no armor, but some better protection. But we're apparently building 5 of them, so we'll give it a shot. See how this works. So what we might do this time, you two, you stay with the battleship. You 3 can head northwest. We'll drop you down to 24 knots. You can head slightly that way. The same design. No. It's put 2s in twin turrets everywhere, which is interesting. Then it's put 3s in all the casemates, so that's a little different. Curious to see how that works out. But yeah, so I'll have these two guys basically stay with the battleship here, while the other guys, we'll go tight formation, please, if we can. Might actually slow up to half, try and give everyone a chance to actually catch up and align and all that jazz. Looks like, yep, these 3 are going that way, whereas those 2 are going to stick with the battleship. That'll hopefully not leave the battleship alone like it was before. But we don't want to get too much in a rush with this, because we can't guarantee that it's actually going to work. Just hoping that it'll work. What's our battleship doing speed-wise? He's doing 18 knots, so he's actually more or less doing the same speed as us right now, so we are keeping up with him. Guys, use HE again, please. Actually, I'll let you guys use whichever you prefer, but these guys, given you're more in the offensive position. What's our accuracy? We sort of want to not get too close. Oh, there goes fire from our battleship as well. Game audio seems exceedingly quiet right now, so let's try and adjust that a little bit. See if that makes it any better. Lots of small arms being fired. This is probably our next cruiser here. Well, this is the first one, yet we got him on fire already, which is a good sign. Oh, he's got smaller mains this time, 8s or 7s. But I'm guessing they've probably traded extra protection for that. Whereas this guy here, yeah, is the same. So, you guys here, we want you to speed up now if you would. Don't want to leave you guys as sitting ducks after all. You guys actually same deal. Go to cruise speed for the accuracy bonus. Battleship, same deal. 14 knots, so not exactly the fastest ship in the world, but I suppose it's still fairly quick compared to your standard in the days of sail. They weren't much different to that. But he's put the fire out, but he's turning away. Put you guys back on screening duty now, actually. We'll have all of you doing it. Everyone should be right now firing on this guy. Yep, you are. You guys are. And so is the battleship. Good. Because at this moment in time, that's what we want. We want to keep you focused. Oof. You just took a hit there. Hopefully he's gonna be okay. We'll see. Oh, there's some fire from the battleship. Oh, that worked. That was a good hit there. He scored. What range is this? Ah, so he's almost in torpedo range, actually. So... will we get you guys in torpedo at all? Probably not, actually, because you're taking fire. So let's pull you back. Don't know what their actual pattern is when they're set to escort, so I suppose we'll see. Also, it's curious that we haven't actually seen... ah, there goes his main tower. That's going to be a pain. That does affect the accuracy. I was going to say, we haven't actually seen the torpedo boats yet. Which is slightly concerning. Gonna kinda need to take them out after all. You are probably going to be sunk because you're quite badly damaged. So if you detach, we'll tell you to retreat. I know what these guys are doing. Oh, got a collision. What are you doing? Oh, there's our torpedo boat. So you focus on him now. Then with you guys, could you focus on one of these? Now don't collide with him. You pull away. That's a suicidal charge you're doing there right now. This guy just took a nasty hit too, so he's turning away. I think the answer here is I just don't know how to play destroyers. I don't know destroyer tactics at all. Yep, this guy's sinking. It's a pain. This guy, he is mostly back, so I've got to put you back onto screening the battleship then. You can pull away a little bit. I don't want this guy attached to the other division, please, then. Oh, we're spotting torpedoes, I think. Yeah, we are. Let's try and get that turn. Where's... you're following him, alright. And then this guy's going to try and join up at the back. The battleship targeting, actually. You targeting a torpedo boat? Yeah, no, hang on. Mains. I want you firing on that cruiser, thank you. The secondaries can fire on that, sure. But I want your mains focusing on those cruisers. Because they've got the nasty firepower we want to deal with right now. He's sunk. So that leaves us these two guys plus the one by the battleship. Battleship, turn away, thank you. You're getting a little risky there. We get more fire onto this cruiser, thanks. We've got his engine disabled by flooding. We got a torpedo boat, so at least we've not got a total loss here right now. Don't collide with the battleship, please, either. Oh, there's torpedoes here that I just noticed. There's nothing he can do about, so he's going to take a torpedo here. Yep. Should have been paying more attention to that. But we'll see how bad the flooding actually is. I mean, it's looking quite nasty. Why the engines have been taken out. Oh, there goes another destroyer. You guys may as well form up into the same division by now. Yeah, that one torpedo looks like it might actually have done quite the number on our battleship here. Question is, can the flooding get brought back under control or not? Well, it seems to have stabilized around the 15% mark. Oh, you're getting really close. No, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. We're not really succeeding in taking on this guy. Battleship is slowly pumping water. Well, he's not going down anymore. But we've only got one engine operational, I think. You are... retreat, please. Hopefully bring those fires back under control. You are at 5 knots, so pretty vulnerable at this point. Oh, finally we got the one cruiser down. firing on this other torpedo boat here. What are their torpedo boats armed with? 2 4-inch guns, a 3-inch gun, 2 2-inch guns apparently, and then a single set of 2 torp launchers. So they're actually not that big of a threat necessarily. A battleship. Oh, there goes another torpedo boat. Yes. The pumping is continuing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the engines back going again. I think they may be lost for good. Because I remember reading something about getting a flooded engine compartment, meaning you can't actually repair it again. But he's not sinking, so that's a plus. We got down to 15% on the flotation, but now it's back up to 51. That cruiser there, he's not taking any damage whatsoever right now. Now, can you fire on that torpedo boat, please? Yeah, both of you fire on that torpedo boat. Which is what you're doing as well, I think. Yeah, you should keep your mains firing on that cruiser, but your secondaries may as well keep firing on him. They sit... What? Hang on. What's with the gun on the top there? I know that's a real hull design. That looks really strange. I mean, actually, look at this hull design in general. Like, you got boiler there, boilers here, so I'm guessing the engines are going to have to be here somewhere. That's a really unusual machinery arrangement. Yeah, very unusual machinery arrangement. You've lost an engine, which is not good. Still taking on this guy at least. So, oh, knocked the microphone. But still something. This guy, don't know what you're doing. You head that way, please. That cruise is basically circled around by this point. The battleship, yeah, I think we're not getting our engines back. So, yeah. Oh, he's really on fire now. I forget what's the hide and take control. Oh shit, is that? So I was pressing the wrong one. I was pressing G for some reason. I don't know what game has G for that, but here we go. Just a little bit on fire. But yeah, still afloat, which is a pain. Because we are down a lot of ships. This guy's flooding, so he's probably going to go down. This guy, surprisingly okay for the moment. But he did lose his main conning tower, so his accuracy is not great. But we may actually succeed in taking out that torpedo boat there. You, my friend. You. Make it turn at all. Because you're kind of between two enemies here. If we could present less to the cruiser, that'd be nice. But I think it's going to be too late. I mean, he's actually pumping the water out, but the fires are doing quite the nasty work to him. And he's on more fire now, so I think it's done for this guy here. I don't see him coming out of this. You know, just a hunch. But when a ship looks like that, it's usually not a promising sign for that ship continuing to fight for much longer. The cruiser. Have we done much to the cruiser at all? No. Yeah, he's going to go down to fires any minute now. Yep, there he goes. Down because of being literally on fire from bow to stern. Yeah, we're only on 3 knots now, so don't think our battleship is going to be getting back underway. This torpedo boat is somehow still afloat, too. Don't even know how it is, but it just is. Just want to take it out, basically. We can reduce that one out, then we've got just that cruiser to deal with. We can probably deal with the cruiser. Maybe. Maybe. Definitely being the key word there. What are you using? Yeah, you're using HE. Good. We get this guy. Come on. He's almost down, look. 18% structure. He's got multiple fires burning. He's got 3 fires burning now, so he should be going down. Oh, he just launched torpedoes, did he? I'm guessing he did. We launched torpedoes at him. Ah, there's another torpedo boat over there. Let's dodge those. We can. There we go, we dodged them. He is sunk, at least. Thankfully. Now we can focus on this cruiser. Ah, there's torpedo boats still out there firing on us. So actually, if you want to go over here and try and find them for us. That'd be good. Are you using your secondaries on him, maybe? Think so. But well, mystery boat sank. I don't know how. Never saw the mystery boat. How's that cruiser look? Okay, we've taken all his engines out. Well, he just got one repaired, so I suppose you can repair them if they're not flooded. Got one torpedo boat there, another torpedo boat here as well. And there's another out there somewhere that we can see. And another over there it looks too. Oh no, I think that might just be this guy's fire. Ah. Can we do anything about that torpedo? We cannot. That's a problem. That's a real problem, actually. Given we can't exactly evade this torpedo with barely any movement going on. Yeah. Hopefully we can get the flooding under control. But I'm not optimistic. But, I mean, the torpedo did hit in compartments that were already largely flooded. Not that really helps us in any way. Yeah, we're filling up quite quickly here, okay. Well, that was fun. It's so close. 0.2. Oh, and the pumps are trying. The pumps are desperately trying. Come on. Can you stay afloat? You're on 3%. We may have just survived that by the skin of our teeth. But we've got no engine whatsoever now. We've got no steering whatsoever. We're completely dead in the water. We're half flooded. This is not a good time. And we still haven't got that bloody one out. He's got all his engines but one back up and running again. All it really takes is one more torpedo, and I don't think we could survive that. I mean, those torpedoes we just dodged somehow by them being launched at the wrong angle, I guess. You've got, like, no power or anything left either, do you? No. So we got two very crippled ships here. Oh. I just saw a marker for more torpedoes. Yep. Those ones. I think. Or are they the ones that shot past us? No, it's this torpedo here. Okay. Yeah, we can do absolutely nothing about that. So we're not going to survive this one, lads. We've taken two torpedoes, but the third one will be just too much because we can't even crawl slowly ahead to avoid it. Unless it was miraculously a dud, but don't think that's gonna happen. Yep. There we go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? These two ships trying to fight on. But apparently we're not flooding from that torpedo. I don't know why. How are we, not flooding further from that? It says we're flooding. It says we're flooding, but I don't actually see the flooding. I don't even know how we're still in this, actually. 25%. Yeah, he's actually pumping out the compartments again. Can we get underway? Yes! There's another torpedo. But we've got movement. 0.5 of a knot. I think we're going to dodge this one. Yes! We dodged that torpedo. Can we take these torpedo boats down? Come on, we desperately need to take them down. Like, if we can get them down, that'd be good. Because we just need to sink 75% of the enemy. I don't know how many we've actually sunk, but... Where's that torpedo going? Oh, yeah. We're going to take another torpedo here. going to go well. I mean, look, they've managed to mostly counter the list there. Oh, one of them got sunk. We took another torpedo. We're flooding again. And this time I don't think we're going to get lucky. Yep. Oh, we were so close. We were that close, but we just didn't quite survive. Oh well. So let's try. See if we can come up with something again. What can we try this time? I don't know if we could really do much different. The auto design likes giving weird stuff sometimes, like having a 3 there. That seems a bit odd to me. But it's what this has gone with. And actually a 2 as well. Yeah, that's really unusual choice of armament there. And it's just squeezed. It's got many bulkheads, interestingly. And some anti-flooding protection. Increase ammo shells. Don't think we need that. Can we, though? Get some armor going on. At all. Get a 1-inch belt. 1 inch on the turrets. Okay. This might actually work. What are these torpedoes? Again, they got like no real range. What are these now? So that they're 2.6, so they're actually slightly better at that. Let's try this one then. Yeah, because with many bulkheads, they might actually be able to better contain damage. Click to continue. Yes, we know the basic setup of this mission now. Are they always to the north? It seems like they're always starting to the north. You slow to 14. You guys, what are you doing? We'll keep you going as you currently are. We don't want getting too much distance this time. I still think that's a problem we keep having. We got some smaller, faster firing guns now, along with these bigger ones. And we have torpedoes that are a bit longer range, so we might actually be able to use them. And actually, having some armor. Not a lot of armor. But that's still better than nothing. So from the north again, so we're probably going to see the cruisers first, because that seems to be the case. I suppose they're easier to spot, which makes sense. We'll see how this battle goes. I've always sucked at these ones, it's why we've kind of never succeeded at them. But doesn't hurt to keep trying. Not actually spotted them yet, which is interesting. Well, there's a gunfire. So they're in that direction at least. And then there's, yeah, something over here. So let's bring our course around. Bring ourselves up to speed. Yeah, there's a lot of fire coming in at the moment from something we can't see. Which is a little concerning. But at the same time, I don't really want to leave the battleship too far on its own at the moment either. Oh, here's a cruiser. The same as the last ones, they got the smaller guns this time. Still quite the imposing look though. We got all our fire going into them. We do at this moment. Good. We'll see if the armor and compartmentalization makes any real difference with this. I'm kind of hoping it does. Not particularly confident, but I am hoping. That it at least gives us slightly more better resistance than we had. because we were definitely getting quite a lot of fire just before. Oh, here's a torpedo boat. Okay. Fire on the torpedo boat. Let's save the torpedoes, I think. We don't really want to be launching our torpedoes on him. I suppose the smaller guns give a little higher volume of fire than the bigger guns, so that's something. Not quite as unusual. Oh, he just saw his torpedoes. Not quite as unusual a funnel and machinery design compared to the previous one. We haven't spotted that torpedo yet, have we? No. Oh, where'd this guy take so much fire from? He took a lot of fire there. Ah, there's torpedoes there. So they're going off that way, so... No, battleship, don't turn that way. I want you to turn away. Keep the distance if we can. Who's the battleship firing on, actually? You're firing on a torpedo boat as well, yeah. Interesting. But, torpedo boat's on fire quite badly. At least we should have that guy down. We got the other one down there. You guys actually... You try and concentrate on them. Where are those torpedoes going? They go in this direction. They'll probably get across paths with this. And try and dodge them though. That would make this turn, hopefully. What are the destroyers firing on? You should all be firing on this guy, please. Now battleship outrun these torpedoes. Because they're awfully close. Well, took one. But we did sink that torpedo boat, so... Let's make the turret. Our rudder's disabled, of course. All our destroyers are taking a fair bit of fire here too. But we've sunk some torpedo boats so far. Our rudder being disabled is annoying. Who are we firing on? We're firing on a torpedo boat there. No. Fire on that cruiser. You're more likely to actually hit him because he's a bigger target. Well, that shot failed spectacularly there. How we go with getting this flooding under control? We're still flooding at the moment. That's not a good sound. Two of those guys must have collided, yeah. Oh yeah. We've still not got our rudder back. So we're probably going to take another torpedo to the bow here. Because we're kind of brawling with torpedo boats. Just not what a battleship is designed for. Come on, can we dodge this one? No, it's going to hit the side, isn't it? Yes. Just about hit the side of our engine room there. That's a bugger. You get this torpedo boat, please. He's literally, like, what? 300 meters away from you. Oh, we can get this guy. Hopefully we can get our rudder back, actually, too. That would be very useful when it comes to trying to dodge torpedoes. I mean, we are flooding badly here. Another torpedo boat now, literally coming up on us now. Yeah, where's our destroyers? You're dead in the water, almost dead in the water, almost dead in the water, and one of them that's okay. We detach the one that's doing okay. Yes, you go up here, please. Take this guy on. Battleship, what are you doing? Yep, we're gonna take another torpedo here, and we're not gonna survive it. We haven't stopped the flooding from the last torpedo. Well, we sunk that one. Yep, 2 torpedoes. Yep, that sealed the fate. We can sort of handle taking 1 torpedo and flooding, but we can't handle 2. Yep, there it goes. This mission, man. Don't even know what else we could try there. Because survivability, though, that's not really going to help us with much. We could get better accuracy, I suppose, but even then, I'm not even sure that could keep us afloat any better. But we'll try it. Let's see. We'll go for a large destroyer again. Oh, we can go turbines. That'll actually help keep the weight down a fair bit. Does that help with repairs? It does. So we'll chuck that on. Oops. That increases the cost of armor, but also the strength. So we'll chuck that on. We weren't really having a problem with flooding on our destroyers. It was just the fires that were causing damage to us. So we might want to... No, we can't go Lidite. That's annoying. Gun cotton, I guess, is going to be the better option to go there then. We'll go the faster gun aiming speed again. I don't think the 1 inch of belt armor actually helped us. If anything, I think that was detrimental. I think that might have, triggered armor-piercing shells to detonate as opposed to just passing through the ship. I don't know if the game properly models that. I believe it does, but I don't actually, know 100% with confidence to be able to say that. So let's try this again. We'll put the bridge there this time. We get away with just like 2 funnels, or are we going to need more? We're probably going to need more. I mean, we've also got ridiculous speed we're not going to need, so we'll drop that back. We'll keep 2. Might go 4s this time. Go that, why not? Oh, apparently we're building an American ship now. Okay. Let's put our race. Let's just chuck torpedoes somewhere. Where are we going to put them? Can we put them here again? Yeah, we'll put them here again. Just set of 2 on either side. That'll be enough. Will you have a central one as well? Does that impede these in any way? Sort of, but not really. Whereas not having that is probably better. Yeah, that's probably better for us. Let's try this. I'm not convinced it's going to be at all useful for us. Because these are smaller guns after all. Who said the age of sail was over? That's an interesting look to it. Yeah, I kind of want to have one on the front here in addition, but I'm not sure it's really gonna be that good because it can't actually fire in a lot of arcs. So I might just leave it off. We're only building 3 of these, which is a problem. None of these are going to have good torpedo arcs, unless we put a torpedo right on the stern. But we got these, that's fine. Let's go maximum bulkheads, sure. $39 knots, 38.5. Yeah, that's fairly good for not really affecting the efficiency too much. 7.4. Okay, so these aren't going to be that hard hitting, but they're going to be fairly fast, so that's something at least. These are only going to have, yeah, pretty poor range. We can't do anything about that, really. We chuck up some more. So 1.5 inches is the most we can have. Okay. Don't really need secondary armor, do we? Because we don't have secondary guns, so don't know why that's even got that there. So we can actually almost max out the amount of armor we can put on this. As much as the game will allow you to put anyway. So sure, let's do that. So we'll build 2 of these, they'll be quite nasty. We can actually reduce it slightly in size to that now. That might work. It's really silly. Like, exceedingly silly. It's a destroyer with 15 4-inch guns on it. But really a lot else we can do. So let's try. Now, we've only got a few of these, but they do have a lot more guns. So this is the Battleship Connecticut that does actually have heavier firepower than the Spanish ones we were using previously. It's always to the north. The U... It's actually a faster battleship too than our previous ones. So we'll see how these work. There's a lot of guns. So I'm not expecting it to really... not expecting it to really do a whole lot, but you never know. We might get lucky. Just have to find the enemy first, of course, as always. Also, these guns are all like awash right now. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. We just kind of live with that, I suppose. And we'll head north with these two. We'll leave the battleship heading on its current course for the time being. I'm sorry I went quiet there. Let's see if anything comes up. I mean, we know something is coming up. We just don't know if we're going to be able to actually deal with it or not. But we can try. It may or may not work after all. Keep this course. What's our battleship do? Actually, you can head north a bit too. Just not as much as they are. You got much torpedo protection? Is there any way of me checking? No, I don't think there's any way of checking what the torpedo protection you've got is. That's kind of a shame. Oh, we're seeing something. What have we seen? Cruiser, probably. Yep. Interesting looking cruiser, actually. Don't know what the armament actually is, but he's charging right at us, so we'll turn away a little bit. We've only got these two after all, so we can't afford to lose both of them. We're going to need them. They got a lot of guns, but the accuracy is going to be on the lower side is the thing. Those are some pretty large guns that he's got there. Just don't know what they are. Yeah, 19 knots instead of 14 is a bit better. And these guys can still maintain 31 knots. see how we go against them. There's a lot of incoming fire at the moment. uh... But we got a fire on him. That's a good start. What was that? What was that sound? Did some of their own ships collide or something? They must have. Seriously. Because I've no idea what that was. Oh, we lost one of ours already. Damn, what did he go down to? Heavy flooding. What? One of them sunk to structural damage? What? What was that about? I've no idea what happened there. But we lost a ship already, that's not a good sign. You're one of the torpedo boats, you are. It'll set you firing on you then. I don't know what you're doing exactly, but I want you to actually fire on him, please. You turn away. That'd be good. That guy's launching torpedoes. You can get your speed up, that'd be good. Oh, you just launched torpedoes too, okay. I probably wouldn't have launched them with a torpedo boat, but, you know. Whatever. You do you. But we comfortably outran those. That's good. Carcos? I don't know how you even pronounce that. But not bad. We're actually faster than that one is. Curiously. I'm not sure why that is, but apparently we are. Not that it's really helping when you got an engine out, but whatever. You get the flooding under control. Come on. Get that under control, that'd be good. Doesn't look like it is though. I think that's gonna go on. I mean, it's slowing. It's sort of hovering here, 37, 38. It's not getting any better though. And for all these lots of guns, they don't actually hit very hard. So. Or at least, yeah, they're not very accurate. I suppose because you got a 60% penalty for the target's fast speed. Not helping. We're only doing 11 knots right now. That's not great. Good few bounces there, though. Oh no, we lost our main gun. Ah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Ammo detonations. They don't go well. Yeah, this design, not the most successful. Interesting, but not very successful. Four torpedoes launched there again. This seemed a bit flawed, but it's lost both engines now. On the idea, didn't come together, unfortunately. Yeah. That ended about as well as I expected. So no, I'm not going to retry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one last thing and try a custom battle. Clear. Unlock. We'll go a light cruiser. Yeah, let's say 1940 versus 10 torpedo boats. And see if we can do this. Empire Giant have no hulls or torpedo boat in 1940? What? They don't? Come on, they should do. Who does then? Or do they just not have torpedo boat hulls? Yeah. It looks like they just might not have them. That's a pain. So, alright, we'll go destroyers then. We'll see how this goes then. So, modern light cruiser. What do we want to go with? So you've got all these hulls. Interesting one. Experimental cruisers. That's the Japanese one, isn't it? Like the yeah, I swear that's the Japanese hull. And then this one, which is only 5.5, so that's a little smaller than say these modern ones, which are quite massive. Oh. So they've got a mid-break at the back. I kind of want to use this one, so let's use this one. We'll make it as big as possible. This is gonna be strange. Put that as offset as it will allow us to. And that'll go there. The thick funnel, okay. That one can't go anywhere. I'll have to go like that. Strange looking ship already. No barbettes, whatever. Okay, apparently not. 6-inch triples, that's what we want to go with. It's not at all going to end badly. Can I rotate that around? Does that make it any better? Aside from aesthetics, no, not really. But I like aesthetics, so I'm gonna go like that. Might actually do the same with these aft ones, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm just putting triples down. Because why not? Why not have triples down? What will fit there? Can anything fit there? No. Can't have them though. We got a lot of weight aft apparently. I wonder why. There's our AA battery. Yeah, the weight is going to be an issue. I might have to remove that. That's basically a, what's it? Oh, I forget what's the name of the class now. The Brooklyn? Is that it? The Brooklyns? The triple turrets? All at the front and the back? Basically, that's what we've got here. Go gear turbines, oil. Balanced, sure. Auxiliary engines, secret shafts. I don't even know if we got those barbettes, but we're going to chuck them on anyway. We'll basically just try and make this thing as durable as we can. That's really expensive on the shells, but whatever. I've only got one, so I don't need to worry about the radio. Yeah, we'll go the accuracy, sure. We get a 6-inch belt, sure. Increase the deck a bit. The con can go up to 5 if possible. Here we go. Belt extended. Deck extend. Don't know how they work. Is that like, I don't think that's counting like, you know. Oh, we're just over being a treaty cruiser. This is totally a treaty cruiser. 33 knots. Actually we could probably make it a treaty cruiser just for the sake of it. We set that to 10? Yeah, there we go. 10,000. We didn't need that extra bit anyway. I think that might be enough on the armor. Yeah, that takes us too much. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Get any extra speed out? No, we can't. Okay, so 33 knots. We're not the fastest cruiser. But we'll see how we go. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to shut the music on. I was going to chuck music on in the building and then totally forgot about it. Whatever. Let's jump in. 1 cruiser versus 5 Japanese destroyers. We're all over there. Oh, all our Rangers. I'm not sure why we'd be using 3s. I suppose we didn't put 538s anywhere on this cruiser. Ah, we got smokescreen. Interesting. It's actually a really cool looking ship though. Not gonna lie. Not very American looking ship, because Americans didn't really build cruisers looking like this. But does that matter? I don't think so. It's also quick when I'm trying to get a nice camera shot here. Yeah, what is that? It's like Italian bridge, I want to say. I think so. Either way, we're firing a lot at something that we can't currently see. Or can't reliably see anyway. Drop to 28 knots, get our accuracy bonus. Freaky chair as I shuffle around. I do like the satisfying rate of fire from the 4s and the 3s. Though even the main guns reload time of just under 10 seconds, so they fire pretty quickly too. So this is what the Japanese destroyers look like apparently. So what are they? What? How did you... Is that the 100mm mount? How did you get that to fit like that? I don't know. Also, where's the torpedoes? Do you not have any torpedoes on your destroyers? That seems a very odd oversight for a Japanese destroyer to not have any torpedoes. But that's what it certainly seems to be the case. Let's just bring ourselves a little bit closer. Yeah. There seems to be destroyers that don't actually have any torpedoes. But they're small, fast targets, so it's going to be difficult to actually hit them. Not sure why they're using AP exactly, but I can't actually tell until we've identified one of these ships as to what sort of armor they've got on them. Seem to be splitting our fire at the moment. 0.5 on them, 1% on them. Yeah, you look at that, what's it? 95% reduction because of the target's fast speed. That's annoying. Like, we basically need to be slowing them down in order to be doing much against them. So yeah, yeah, 4-inch, 2-inch, 2-inch. Oh, they do have torpedoes. Yeah, they have that one set of torpedoes at the back. Oh, hang on. I just saw there's torpedoes right there. Much better rudder response than the other one in the mission. There's the other set of torpedoes there. They have much in the way of armor? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, up to 1.5, so we probably don't need to worry about that. Let's just use HE. Oh, he's launched torpedoes too. Yes, we can apparently tell when they launch torpedoes. We just got good spotters, I guess. Looking at their tubes. Lock these torpedoes coming in from that angle. What's our actual hit chance here? Still 0.2 to hit. Even though they're now within like 2 kilometers. Look at that accuracy. Such amazing accuracy going on right now. Being on display to all. We've apparently lost our rudder at some point. How'd that happen? Ooh, a Sashio here. Fire on them. Yeah, well, we damaged their rudder. That's something. Got a fire. Damaged one of their engines. Another fire. Another fire. There we go. That's what we needed before. Set them into an inferno. There you go, Asashio. Asashio. Is that how you say it? I don't know. It's down. Now, is this an army? I said I'm probably horribly butchering these names. Almost certainly horribly butchering these names. You're retreating. Quit firing now, interestingly. Oh, there we go, there's the salvos. These guys really need some better accuracy. Need to actually have some training, I think. See, that's what we want to see. Actually setting them ablaze with hits. I mean, they're an interesting design. They're not very Japanese looking, I'd say, but they've got some Japanese elements to them at least. So that's something. Come on, we can get more hits on them. We've only sunk the one so far, I think. Must try harder. Yeah, they're still doing pretty well. I suppose because the distance is opened up now, isn't it? That's going to be part of the trouble. Come on, he's on fire again. 3,100-ton destroyer. Okay, that's a pretty big destroyer. 41 knots. Yeah, that's looking like what a Japanese one would have. They tended to build quite fast destroyers. %, he's going down, hopefully. Although he stopped firing now, it seems. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. We just dodged some torpedoes. We keep setting him on fire, but we're not actually sinking him. Switch back to letting it do auto for AP or HE. I don't know how the game's logic works for that either. Like, it seems now everything's just firing AP. More fire and flooding on him. Come on, how can we have not sunk him? This takes a little while when you're struggling to actually hit them. Oh, flash fire. Haven't seen that effect before. That's not going to bode well for him at all. But, I mean, he's still afloat at the moment. He's sitting very low in the water, but he's still somehow fighting back still. Oh, that was another nasty hit there. We're getting further west. Maybe that's part of the issue, is we're like sailing away from them now, which is creating issues with our accuracy. But I mean, look at that hull. Look at how battered that guy is right now. The fact he's still afloat at all is kind of miraculous. Oh, I can hear the birds screeching in the background. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up though. May or may not be. Bring ourselves back around. Oh, he just launched more torpedoes. But our turn should carry us well clear of them. Hopefully, anyway. They're using smoke, which is annoying as well. I mean, it's not that bad. But it's certainly something that doesn't help when you're trying to actually hit them. Oh, so that's interesting. Apparently that turret's got enough room to just traverse directly that way. Okay. Was not expecting that. 360-degree traverse of turrets is pretty unusual. I think that might have been a bug, because I think they're supposed to hit the tower there. this turret's still turning slowly. There we go. Finally sunk our second one. Just 3 more to go. Agi, Kikazi, and Amagiri? Okay. Oh, there's torpedoes coming in there. More torpedoes there. Get some power up. They're having difficulty doing much to our armor, so that's good. Then we'll bring back down to get that accuracy buff. Oh, bonus rather. He's 2.3 kilometers, so yeah, we'll just focus everything on him. Because they are doing a little bit of damage to us, but most of their shots are bouncing or shattering on the armor, yeah. A rudder again, yes it was. You probably don't want to be this close to an enemy cruiser. It's not really advisable. Yeah, so less than a kilometer apart. And our guys apparently still have great difficulty actually hitting them. Oh, we got a small amount of flooding now. I'm not sure how you're struggling to hit the ship when it's this close. But you are. Come on. Go for the ram. I think they're going to be able to get past. Oh, we got an ammo detonation on them. Can we get the ram? Yeah, little bit of a ram, more of a nudge than an actual ram. That probably did more damage to us than it did to them. Yeah. it like barely impacted them. That's a pain. Come on. That rev didn't really help us there. If our rudder would respond, that'd be nice. Can't have it damaged is the issue, so that doesn't really help us out too much. Plenty of fire coming in, but the issue is still actually getting hits. And yeah, don't fire on that guy over there. Fire on this one over here. He's closer. You were firing on him, sure, but he's retreated now. He's not in as good a position to fire on. These guys have taken some damage. This guy hasn't really, so we'll focus on him now. That lens flare though. Come on. So we are still maintaining 26 knots, even though we've taken some damage and a bit of flooding. But I think we got that. Oh, maybe not. I think we're still slowly flooding. We haven't got that quite under control yet. But it looks to be just, yeah, it's the steering compartment, so that shouldn't hopefully affect the engines. A few more fires set on him, that's good. He's lost 2 engines now, so it's going to slow his maneuverability down somewhat. It's turning around. Is he flooding as well? Yes, he is flooding. Good. What we want to see. Also, I'm not sure why, I've just realised why an American cruiser is named Amsterdam, but whatever. Come on, guys. I suppose the issue we got here is that we're actually a bit too close to them, so our turrets can't keep up with the movement of their ships. So we might actually want, even though we're struggling to hit them when further away, we might actually want to try and get back some distance again. Just to let the Traverse keep up with their movements. Yeah, that guy is no longer flooding, but he took quite a fair amount of flooding there. Oh, and we got him flooding again. That's probably a 6-inch shell. Yeah, probably. There's an ammo detonation a while back. Another fire set on him, so we're doing okay. We could have done this a lot quicker, I reckon, but our sailors apparently have no training whatsoever in ability to hit a destroyer. I think that's probably my biggest gripe with the game, is that, yeah, the calculation they do, the penalty, I mean, look at that. If we aim regularly near him, it reckons we got a 19% chance of hitting. That's fair enough. If we actually go to target him though, that chance now drops down to 1% because it gives us 70% debuff to accuracy because of him going fast, and 88% chance to his maneuvering, and 25% to him being inside smoke. it needs balancing, I would say, because it makes it so that, you know, when you're having a small destroyer like that, you don't get, it seems, that penalty. You know, when I'm playing them, like in the previous missions, our destroyers just seem to get sunk so quickly. But then when you're playing, like, you know, when the AI is a destroyer, it's bloody hard to actually do meaningful damage to them. So, yeah, that's my complaint about that. I hope it's something they can address, because, like, you know, I understand them being harder to hit. You know, they're small ships, your ships at sea, you know, you've got your healing, effective damage, effective maneuvering, all that sort of thing. But still, I feel that is just a little bit overdone. Because it kind of impacts, you know, the fact that this battle shouldn't have been going on as long as it has, just because the game decides that we need to basically not be able to hit them at all. Which is just, you know, it's absurd. There's pretty much no other way around it for structuring that. Like for earlier hulls, it might make sense, like, you know, for when you're building ships from before World War One or so, you know, fire control was in its infancy at that point. But here, with a 1940s hull and tech, we're supposed to be using radar in that, so it would make sense that our fire control should have scaled up, you know. You would be a lot more able to actually hit a target thanks to radar range finding and improved analog fire control computers and all that sort of thing. But we don't have that, evidently. Apparently fire control just is completely static, and despite whatever rangefinder you put on, doesn't get any better. So if I select, hang on, if I select the one we're firing on right now, him, yeah. You can see here, we are apparently ladder aiming with -48 progress, sorry. And I think that's just simply down to the fact that our accuracy is that poor, we can't actually get enough hits on him to justify being able to do, you know, hitting. Whereas look, our 3 inches here, they fire a bit faster, so they are actually getting a bit better at this. Same with the 2 inches, they fire quick enough. The 4s, no. Oh, that was his targeting, sorry, this is ours. Yeah, see, it just, I think that's what the problem is. It says it should be 20%, but when you actually look at what the game is telling us, that's not what we're seeing. It's a base of 11% that's then getting reduced down. Not enough about complaining. No one wants to listen to someone whinging, that's not good fun. Hey, we got another flooding on him, we might actually go down. Yep, there we go. So let's change course back round. We got this flooding going yet? Slowly. This guy's gonna sink now. Nice oil slick on the surface as it starts to go down. Boats just magically appear, floating aft. Oh, we're on fire. I can see that in the background. Oh, there's the game frozen again. It has. Battle lost. What? I guess we must have ran out of time. Yeah. We couldn't hit anything quick enough, so we ran out of time. That's annoying. Let's how about we design Destroyer then too. Oh, wow, yeah. Let's not use the unlock thing. I think that broke. We don't need that many hulls. Destroyer leader, destroyer standard, modern small destroyer. Yeah, we'll go destroyer leader, sure. Many bulkheads, why not? We'll stick with gear turbines, oil fired, forced boilers, turbo electric drive, and advanced propeller shaft, why not? So, what are we going to do layout wise? That looks to be a British style conning tower to me, rather than the American style, but whatever. Have that there as well. Dual funnels. I suppose we can't actually have like a deck house type thing here, can we? Let's put some torpedo tubes in the center. We're not really going to be using them, but you would be daft to build a destroyer that didn't have them. But because of this layout, we can't really have... what's this one? Yeah, you can't really have like a Fletcher arrangement and having a gun on either side easily. You could put triple barrels. That seems unusual. But we can apparently do it. So yes, let's have 5-inch triples on our destroyer. Sure. Apparently we can't have smaller guns, because like, can we have something on there? What can we put on there? We can put 3s on there. 4s won't though. If we really wanted, we could put a triple 3s there, but I'm gonna put twins. So they at least look a little better scale. I mean, you wouldn't have an enclosure like that on a gun, you'd have something else, but whatever. Vets, super firing. Can we? No, we can't actually put them anywhere. But it's nice to see that they are there, so they're an option. Let's put improved radar. We will put RDF on this time. Sonar, yep. And base accuracy, gun long range accuracy, base accuracy. I don't know which one is more important with how they calculate it. I need to look into how the game is calculating this stuff to determine which is actually the way to go. I'll put long range accuracy in though for sure. Do I need it on force? I could probably get away with balance, right? Yes, I could. Anti-flooding. Yeah, we should probably have that. Although that is pushing us over quite a fair bit. We haven't even got to any of this stuff yet, so let's chuck that in. Lyddite. Yeah, Lyddite's fine. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave the armor as is, so I guess we'll just tweak the displacement. Can we actually get a design that works? No, we cannot. So let's reduce weight somewhere. That make any difference? It did. But not enough. We'll just go with that, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work. What are these torpedoes gonna be? 14.2 kilometers. Okay, so they're actually pretty good. Oh, and I forgot we could have done that to save some on the armor too. Does that actually allow us to put auto back on? No, it doesn't. But that allows us to be a little bit better. We get the bulkheads back? No. Let's just increase the armor then. That'll do. Okay, the aft weight is a bit of an issue. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to cause us trouble, but it is going to be a problem. But we'll try it as is. Five destroyers versus 5 destroyers. We'll find out. Is it going to be the Japanese ones or our weird, very heavy firepower destroyers? Now you guys can control, where is it? Control right click here, there. Alright, you're launching torpedoes already, okay. What destroyers have we got? The Richard B. Anderson, the McDermott, the New, the McCord, and the Dent. That's some interesting choice of names for destroyers there. So we're not as fast as we could be. But we do have 12 guns, which I think is more than any real-world destroyer has literally ever carried. So we can at least try this design. I'm not exactly expecting a whole lot, but they do look kind of nice. Like, you know, they're definitely British in terms of the tower. Because an American bridges were very different in overall shape to this. But that doesn't really matter. What's the rate of fire? 6.5 rounds a minute. Okay, so the reload time on these is about the same as the 6-inch guns on the cruiser we were using before. We've just got cumulatively a lot more firepower here because of the arrangement. Do we want a breast? No, not at the moment. Oh, actually, yeah, we will. I don't know how they're going to form up on that, though. Are they going to form up on the sides, or are they going to form up going the other way? I think they're going to form up going the other way. I don't really use the formations a whole lot, so I don't know how they're going to structure. What are they bringing to the table? Oh, wow. They've also brought triples. And they've brought a lot of torpedoes. That's a lot more of an actual Japanese-looking destroyer than the last ones. Not in terms of the shape. The shape is weird, although the hull is right. But the heavy preference on Torpedoes? Yeah, that's very Japanese. Also, how did they put a gun inside the mast there? So I can't do that. How did they do that? The AI clearly cheats. That's definitely what's going on here. Yeah, the forming up is going to take a while, probably. It looks like one goes on one side and the other's going to go on the other, so okay. Let's bring the formation in tight as well. It's even abreast. We've still got 6 guns firing forward. Plus these small side ones, the AA guns. That we don't need to worry about because there's no such thing as aircraft right now. There's a lot of fire coming in at the moment. There's McCord. So McCord's that one, Dent's that one. I don't know what they're doing. You guys follow him. Don't know if you are or not. I think you are. That's working a little better. I mean, the formation's not great, but we're in a bit of a formation. That's an area I really need to read up more on. So what have they got? 5-inch, 2-inch, torps and torps. Oh, torpedoes. We can dodge these. I don't know about the rest of the ships in our formation, but I'm kind of occupied at what the flagship is doing. I can't really command the individual ships. I can sort of give them a rough idea, but they do their own thing, so like this guy needs to really turn. But I can only sort of make him turn by turning the flagship and having him follow it. Unless I have them all detached as separate vessels, which doesn't really work. Yeah. He took a torpedo there, all because I can't actually control them. Like, why is the Richard Anderson no longer the flagship? It's now... Don't know. The game's a little bit unusual when it comes to that. It just swaps flagships willy-nilly. Don't collide. How's the McDermott going? Got the flooding under control yet? No, you haven't. Oh, 49, 50. Yeah, you've got it back under control. It seems good. They're all just... I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I just heard them launching torpedoes, but they're all just sort of swirling in the smoke over there. It isn't being very conductive for me. McCord and the Dent are following all behind. Who are they targeting? Are they targeting the same person? I think so. Alright, let's just see. Because we've got like 0.3% chance of hitting. Because of the range. What are you guys doing now? Can you go line ahead as well? Now. We'll loosen up the formation a bit too. Once all the ships sort of work out what they're doing. I don't know what these guys are doing. Let's just head towards them, I suppose. We're kind of limited by the damage that McDermott took. Are you pumping out that water still? Come on. You've got flooded compartments, but you should hopefully be able to pump them more. It doesn't look like it though. You've just taken damage to your engines. I really want him to be able to get that compartment sorted, but I don't think it's going to happen. We should be all firing, yeah. Still at him, but it's like, yeah, only 0.4% chance of hitting. So that's not helpful. Hey, we actually got some hits. Finally. Oh. They're launching more torpedoes. We can adjust our course. Maybe we can avoid that. We've got a lot of firepower going on them. It's just, as usual, not a lot of it is actually hitting. I mean, you've got at least 3 ships here firing on him now. Oh, 1 hit there. Everything else appears to be just splashing around right now. Oh, no, there we go. 2 more. And a fire. And turn away. You don't really want to be charging into their fire. We kind of want to try and pick off the ship we can, which is this one, because he's further separated than everyone else right now. Use smoke, please. I don't know if there's a way to say for individual ships to use smoke again without detaching them from a division. Although, of course, the issue with having used smoke is that it covers our retreat fairly well with our turn away, as you can see here. But it does create issues with further actually hitting them. Because, yeah, we take another penalty for firing through smoke. But on the other hand, all these guys aren't firing on us anymore. So it's probably for the best there. Yeah, the McDermott's not actually going to be able to pump out those compartments, is it? Come on. So, one of them... There you go, so they're actually launching enough torpedoes that they're running out of them, of which there's some more there. Watch out for a collision with McDermott here. Evasive maneuvers. Can you avoid each other? I think so. Yes, they are actually good enough to not crash into each other there. Then we'll try and go this way if the other guys can form up, and then we're sort of... Oh, look at all the torpedoes there. Then we can sort of cross the T a little bit on them. Because they seem to be lined up more or less now. Like, they've all sort of reformed up behind this guy now. Who we've done a bit of damage to, and he's running out of torpedoes. But no, we're sort of being limited by McDermott's speed, so... McDermott, I might actually detach from the division. For the moment. Does that let these guys get back up to speed? It does. You guys, what are you doing? You're still following ahead, are you? Yeah. And you is heading that way, so you guys can go that way too. And McDermott, you can sort of follow behind. But I'll keep you separate so that if we do need to change speed, we can, because you're limited to 30, not 27. Whereas everyone else can do a little bit more. You're still going, although you're flooding again, and on fire, which is nice. Well, the new took some engine damage, so apparently the new is now being, no longer being the flagship. It's now back to the Anderson. Gonna avoid those, are you? You will if I tell you to. Just turn into them, and all should be well. I mean, they're a little faster than I thought, but we should be okay. Yeah, we're okay. McDermott sitting right back here still. Suppose, yeah, the issue is we're going to potentially leave him behind, which we might not want. Is everyone actually firing on someone right now? Yeah, you're still all firing on him. Are you? Yeah, the accuracy there's 1.5. On you, what is it? 7.5. So yeah, it's actually worthwhile to still keep firing on them. For the time being, anyway. We're not actually dealing all that much. I mean, we are actually hitting them. See here, we are actually scoring hits. It's just very slow. I suppose though, it's also what's that? Almost 6 kilometers away now. So there's been a bit of a gap that's opened up now compared to what there was. But if we can actually keep hitting him, that'll be alright. Our formation is an absolute mess right now. Seriously, what's going on here? Because yeah, the record is apparently leading, not the dent. And McDermott's doing his own thing. Hey! The Mikazuki finally sank. Okay, so everyone here, in your hopeless formation that you are, focus on the... It looks like they already did it automatically. Oh, well, the Anderson just took some damage. And is also running out of torps, apparently. Oh, it sank pretty quickly, because it's completely underwater already. Wow. Oh, this one's run out of ammo once. But yeah, look at all the torp launchers, seriously. That's a lot of torpedoes. What's that? 4 triple launchers. So 12 torpedoes there. And another 4 there. So 16 torpedoes in one ship. Yeah, that's very Japanese of them. At least the game gets that bit right. Don't know what the dent is doing. It's supposed to be following, but again, because they're constantly chopping and changing where they are in the formation, it's a pain. Especially when you're trying to keep track of where they are. But what's the McCord doing? Why are you circling? I suppose it's probably a spacing thing? I don't know. You two ships, yeah, you two ships are following each other, it seems. Everyone should be firing on the Karakaya, or however that's pronounced. Karakaya? Is that how you say that? I think so. Oh, we got nice hits there. Oh, torpedoes by the Anderson. Might want to turn away a bit. See if we can get that evade, because they're the ones that are causing the potential issue here. Yes, I'm sure we're going to do that nice spiral. The AI seems to do the spirals regardless. But yeah, let the torpedoes go past us here. The new copied us as well, I guess. And then we can swing back around now that the torpedo has passed. Yeah, we'll head that way. McDermott, you can do the same. And then the McCord and the Dent just, yeah, do your own thing, apparently. But the Dent is getting a bit of damage from being closer to them over there. More torpedoes. Yeah, we're fine. We can. Those ones well missed us because we had to maneuver to dodge the other ones. The Karakaya is flooding. It's in smoke, but is flooding now. Are they gonna survive the flooding? I think they're going to. Unfortunately. McDermott has run out of ammo for its torpedoes now. Look at all the fire coming in on the Karakaya now. You may be in smoke, but look at all the shell splashes going around you. This is probably not going to end well for you, I'm going to hazard a guess. I mean, yes, they're small guns, but there's still a lot of them firing. Yeah, there you go, allied damage. Yeah, because they haven't done as much to us. Oh, Karakaya is going down. There are ships in the distance over there as the Karakaya takes its final plunge. Very even keel that it's sinking on, actually. Just a little bit of a list, but not a whole lot. Oh, there we go. Now the bow's going down. Dragging the stern up a little bit, but it's not going to go very high. Oh, there's a boat. Second boat there. And that's the Karakaya. Gone. Leaving just oil and debris and then 2 boats behind. Okay, so now what we want to do... McDermott, can you sail east? Yeah. We'll get everyone else doing the same. You guys should all be just following. Yep. The Dent is still drawing fire. Well, we're winning because we haven't lost any of our ships just yet. And they've lost 2 destroyers now. The Dent is vulnerable and the McDermott is vulnerable as well. The New and the Anderson have taken some damage, but they're not in a terrible position right now. Torpedoes coming in there. We dodge that one, please. There we go. Hopefully the New will also take appropriate action there. I think he's not. I think he's going to literally go broadside to that one there. Or not, no, I think he's actually going to evade this one. Just looking at the speed there. Ah, of course, took the torpedo. So the New, you can detach and follow the McDermott then. Where's the McCord and the Dan? Can I attach you guys to the Anderson? Attach to the Anderson, please. There you go. Put more torpedoes. The dent outrun these. Maybe. If I manually detach from the division just to get control, I can probably avoid the torpedo there. Looks like I might actually be almost as fast as those torpedoes, so that's something. Dermot is over here doing fine. The dent should be okay now, hopefully. Assuming it actually follows the orders I gave. Because we kind of want to let these torpedoes go past us rather than just sitting there on our stern and forcing us to go in this direction the whole time. Dermot's actually well in the lead now of everyone else, so if you could actually attach back to the Anderson. The McCord is on fire now. The dent, are you gonna get past? Okay, the torps are passing in now. Here we go. Let those ones go past you. Nice. Oh, there was two there, not one. Cheeky. I thought that was just one torpedo, not two. Okay, you can change course then. We'll make a hard about. Turn away from those torpedoes. And then we'll try and rejoin up. All our ships are taking a bit of a battering now, unfortunately. Putting the McCord on fire here. The Kagero and the Hayashimo haven't taken really any damage at all. The Saga has, so they're the one I think to focus on at the moment, but we need to rejoin our fleet because it's a mess right now. Where we can get the dent back up to speed, which he is. The dent is the only one that hasn't taken any machinery damage. The new has at this point in time. Is the McCord going to actually make the turn? It's hard to really say. But the Dent is getting back in action, so that's good. We'll actually have the Dent sort of lead once he gets back, I think. Because it's the ship in the best overall condition at the moment. These guys are barely doing anything. 7.5 knots on the McCord here. Even the new with 2 engines out is doing 23. Oh, more torpedoes. Oh wow, that's a lot of torpedoes actually. Take that course to go between them. At least they're going to be away from those guys. Even more too, actually. Yeah. At least the Japanese should be running out of torpedoes at this rate. After having launched so many. Are we firing on over there to Hiroshima, I think? Shame we can't just go like that to select all our ships. So select all ships in the fleet. We fire on Isago, please. I don't know who's leading the division. Is the McCord still leading? I think the McCord is still leading, but they're not going anywhere. The Dent, now you go up that way. Oh, the new just launched his last lot of torpedoes there. We actually scoring any hits? I don't know. Oh, Kagero detected torpedoes. Don't know what our fleet's doing now. Is the new... Okay, yeah, the new's up in the lead. These guys are slowly getting back into a formation. The new is obviously one, and then the Dent is sort of doing his own thing at the moment. I might actually have him attach with the new. That might be for the best. Still taking fire, but we may have the Asago down. Plus Asago? I don't know. But they're going down, I think. And there he goes. So, 2 remaining. And then you guys, what are you doing now? You should be following him. Accord, the Anderson. Where's the McDermott there? Hopefully you guys can get your acts together again. This is the frustrating part. Who are you firing on? 0.6, 0.5. Okay, if everyone can actually fire on the Kagero right now. If we can get through this without losing a single ship, that'll be nice. I'm actually kind of surprised this has even been sort of working. Jump over to the Kagero here. So the Kagero is completely out of torpedoes. And so is the Hayashimo. So we shouldn't have to be worrying about torpedoes anymore. Do any of our ships have any? You're out, 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 out. Okay, no, so we're all out of torpedoes too. So everyone's out of torpedoes. So the weather is affecting accuracy, but it's not too bad, honestly. Our fleet has sort of formed up again, which is good. Don't get too close, though. Don't want you guys sliding into it. Let's see, Anderson. What's McDermott doing? You're facing the wrong way. No, you're facing the right way. You're just literally stopped. I guess you're too close to him. This is clearly Arthur Dent's ship here. The only Dent, I'm sure. We're sort of in a battle line now. The battle lines don't last particularly long, but we sort of got one going again. Oh, Dents took an engine, took some engine damage. But everyone's got some engine damage right now. Oh, Dent's taken 2 now. That's annoying. Let's try and pull back a little then. We're taking a little too much of a battering here. What are they doing? Turning about again. If you're turning about, you're going to be bringing in line with the rest of our lines, so that's not too bad, honestly. Coming around. Yeah, I think they're just doing the loop, it looks like, so you swing back around like that. Everyone's still firing on the Kagero? Yes, they are. I think it looks like some are actually firing, yeah, on... But that's not everyone then. Oop. Oh, I think actually, yeah, they're all firing on the Kagero, but some overshot and hit the Hayashima, who is now flooding and on fire as well. Now, I think their ships are actually still faster than us at the moment. Because at our good condition, we could do 38.5, that we're obviously not doing it. I mean, we're still maintaining about 26, 28 knots. That's not bad. But, don't know what they're doing. I mean, they could do 39 at max speed, but they're not doing that now. I don't think you can actually find out what their speed is. But he's taking a lot of firepower at the moment. Yeah, he's got what? 2 inches and 5. So he's lost the bow one, I think. Oh no. There he goes. Another one goes down. They stop unusually quickly once they start sinking. I mean, when you'd command them to slow down, they don't slow down anywhere near that quickly. But when they start sinking, yeah, they do. So there's probably something in that. Oh, slow roll over to starboard and sort of going down by the stern. And yet they sink very quickly once they do go down. Okay, so the only one left now is the Hayashino, who is not in that great a position either. Oh, especially what was that? Did he just have a magazine explosion? I don't know, but he just blew up because of heavy flooding. Okay! We won! I wasn't expecting that one to win. But it did. So this design may not be the most amazing warship in the world, but it worked. We took on 5 fairly powerful Japanese ships and we were able to sink them with our 555s that weren't all that great, but they're what we had. I don't think our torpedoes did anything the entire match, but frankly I wasn't expecting them to do anything the entire match. So that is, you know, completely fair and rational. But no, I was impressed that it worked. Because I wasn't expecting it to, for sure. So, yeah, I think I might actually end the stream there, given I've been streaming now for 3.5 hours, and I should probably go actually have some lunch, given it's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around this long, I'm glad you did, even though it was probably a fairly boring stream. I'm not one of those high energy streamers, as you can probably tell, and you would know from my videos anyway. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed. I'm Denodon. This was Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Safe sailing.